Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're coming in from. It's Narelle Warcon here from Mackay, Queensland, Australia. Well, it's taken me a little while. It sort of knocked me around a little bit those early mornings, but I'm here and I'm full of excitement because, uh, what? How did you feel? Oh my gosh, like it was an absolute honor and pleasure to be asked to be part of the panel, and it's always a pleasure to be there. Just seeing how Mr. Ash looked. What did you see? You saw excitement and you saw relief. This is what I saw anyway. But I saw, a man who had been, excuse me, a man who had been, pulled down, mucked around, pressurized, under constant stress. And he did say he had the Lord in his life. So that's always a blessing to have the strength of knowing that your God, your Lord is there, picking you up. And again, one of the things I picked up was that he said, maybe he's being maybe there's some lessons, and absolutely, there's always lessons in anything that we go through in life. But I was very excited, even at 3 o'clock in the morning, I was very excited just to be there and be a part of it all. I think many of us had been here for a long time, and Mr. Ash paid tribute to that, that we have been here sometimes, with great stamina, sometimes with a little confusion, sometimes a little worry as to, what are we doing here and why are we still here? And I know that on my show I've asked many times about, why are you still here? Because the why will bring you that strength to carry you through. Why did you become a part of this? And when you see the mission and the vision of Mr. Ash, you know that part of it, your heart, is what attached you to his vision, his mission, because he's not just doing this for himself, he's doing this for each and every one of us. And also that each and every one of us will go out there and help change our part of the world. That's the exciting part to it, that it's not just about us. And Ash isn't doing it just for him. So there were some really exciting parts in there. I think, like I said, the way that Ash looked, the way that he held himself, the way that the meeting was held or run, I think it was beautifully run in the sense that everybody knew what they were to do. Ash came on and explained many things to us, which I won't go over that because I think it's important that you watch or rewatch those things and, pick up on the things that mean something to you, have that inner meaning, so have a look at that. Go back. You can have a look on my YouTube channel. I have the recording there as well. And yeah, like I said, there's so many people out there sharing their excitement, sharing their feelings, how they felt and things like that. So like I said, Ash looked amazing. I do believe that it was a big shock to him when his team came to him and said, hey, like I said, Ash explains, how Julie was looking at a rotator and things like that, so that we can get this message out to as many people, excuse me, on their YouTube channels and things like that. So when his team came together, and I think it was like couple of people that were doing it and testing it and things like that, and all of a sudden they had this rotator or whatever it's going to be called, but a rotator where it's like limitless, and I've got a feeling that Ash is going to be giving that away as one of the free products. Isn't that amazing? Millions and millions of dollars are made on applications like this where companies are just ripping everybody off in a sense. So, or let's not say ripping them off, let's just say a lot of companies out there go for the dollar every single time as much as they can. They're not thinking about helping people or giving something away that might be a really beautiful product. Also survey, the survey forms, the team put those together. There are many companies out there who use survey forms and also rotators. So that's a couple of the products that we're looking at, and it was used on the night of early morning, yesterday morning, of our State of the Union global address. So thank you so much for all of those who attended. Thank you to all of those on the panel who spoke and shared, also did recaps, and also those who asked questions. I think it's very important as we move forward that we understand that this is how it's going to be run in future. Probably maybe even adding a little bit more fun. But, you know, it's going to be formatted so that we're not sitting there for hours and hours and hours, okay? That everything that needs to be spoken about or shared will be shared by Ash. And then if there's any subsequent questions, or, you know, somebody who needs to share or do a recap, then that will be done and dusted. You know, that's it. So isn't that amazing? I think it's very important to have that format where people are going to be wanting to come along and wanting to listen, because they now can, and they'll get all the information that they need from week to week. Okay, so I think one of the last things I have to say is that the final, you know, what Ash said was truly amazing. And I think, like I said, it's one of those things that personally, I think you should go back over and watch, not just once, you know, not just twice, but maybe 3 or 4 times to pick up on everything that he shared. So do that. Like I said, it is available on my channel as well, and many of the other YouTube channels. So one of the last things that he said, because I want to finish this off quickly, is full and final settlement done. Full and final settlement done. What an impact that was right at the end of the meeting. And I think that all of us are like, yay! Full and final settlement done means so much. Again, go back over, watch it yourself. Get excited, because there is so much more coming out now. Ash has always shared that if he wouldn't come out unless there was something already prepared, something that had already been done. So keep your eyes out on the back office. I know there is a new, there was a new one up today. So if you haven't already seen that, it's basically thank you for making Global Update #1 a success. So go and have a read of that in your updated news up the top in your OES. So thank you once more. Again, I'm sorry it's a bit late, but it takes me a little bit to get over those early morning ones. Love to you all, and a huge amount of blessings to each and every one of you as we step forward into an amazing future together. So love and blessings. Thank you once more, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.